Good day, good day, good day, good morning, all of that good stuff. I am Sue Pickering. Thank you for being here. I am here to do a message for the collective. Yesterday, holy moly, I did a short message on my Instagram and TikTok, and it was a message about giving a hug to so many people. I had so many people reach out to me. That were struggling yesterday. So the energy is really shifting right now. People are really going through a shedding process, a learning, a healing, all of the things. However you want to look at it, it's different for every person. But I am sending everyone a huge hug today, as I do every day. But it's been really big lately. So I want to thank you for reaching out to me when you are having a struggle. I'm always here, and thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, look what pops out as I say that. Let the past die. Um, it is shedding, definitely getting rid of the old um, platform, they're saying. The old platform, the old um, way we do things, our old selves. I had a meeting yesterday and we were talking about, being torn between doing the old, like the 3D way and a new way. So we're so much in between at so many times in our day, in our life, that we tend to want to go back to the old ways because that's what people expect, and that's how we need to do things to be seen, all of these things on social media and all of the things. But we're now need to make the complete leap. And this is 27 adds up to 9. The ending, this is the ending of a cycle. This is time for really pushing through, listening to our guidance, listening to our messages that come through for ourselves, and really moving into the new. Okay, the new earth, the new. We are here. We're not in a space where we are creating. We have created it, and moving in the direction of living it and embodying it in a deeper way. I had a conversation with a friend, and she was telling me yesterday that she is so embodying this new, the new, letting go of the old, allowing her body to push through and navigate um, the new experiences, and ridding of the old, and acceptance, and all of the things that goes with that, right? Ooh, life force. I love this. This is like things are going to balance out, okay? Things are going to really be in a space where they start to people are going to start getting their power back, balancing out, right? This is where we start stepping more into our own power, who we are. Things are going to happen how they're intended to. This is the justice card. This is seeing things, doing things, embodying and allowing um, all of the good to come once you embody and live in a space where you are authentic. Okay, so letting go of that old self. Five of earth. Okay, so this is five of pentacles. This is about feeling like you like the totally in between worlds. This is like you're feeling like you're left out. You're feeling like, oh my goodness, you're trying to get to the other side but you can't because you're being pulled back. And this is all about letting go of, the lack, letting go of what you feel you don't have or what you are uncertain of. Just letting that go. Oh my gosh. This is the devil. No, this is death. Sorry. This is the death card. And it is, oh no, sorry, this is the devil. Okay. Sorry. 15, the devil. I'm just feeling like this is like we get caught and brought back. So we're tempted to go back into our old way, even though we know what we know, even though, you can't just flip a coin and be a new person. You have to go through the tugging and the pulling and what you are embodying. You don't just embody something overnight. You don't just go to a class and all of a sudden you can do everything that you've been taught and you've changed your life. Yes, you have changed your life, but you also have to make that uh, be part of who you are. You have to allow that integration time. And that's what this is like. It's like, when we get caught in going back into our old ways, it's tormenting us because it's not who we are. It's not what we want. But yet we tend to go back and forth. It's just part of the process. It is part of, learning to just take the leap and staying there when your mind is saying, no, do it the old way. And your heart is saying, no, you need to go along this new path. It is all part of it. Okay. 6 of Pentacles. I love this. This is all about growth. This is about reminiscing. We can reminisce, but we don't have to be and live in that past. Okay. It's good to think back and go, holy, look how far I have come. Look at, I don't want to be in that world anymore. And look at me now, right? And being in that space. Okay. Son of Pentacles, Son of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is a new way, a new path. And look at the abundance that he is collecting as he is going along his new journey. He is, finding what he needs to find to, this could be possibly feeding his family. To me, this is abundance, but he's harvesting it. He is moving in and finding what he needs to harvest, to have what he needs. And that is what we are doing. We are moving into what we need. We are moving into what we require along this journey. Okay, I'm taking all 3 of these that fell out of this deck. We have wisdom. Okay, ooh, many choices. And independence. I love this. So the independence of being your own person, knowing that you can dance to your own tune. You can sing to your own tune. You can be who you need to be in this process. Yes, you do have many choices. We all do every day. You can choose to go back, or you can choose to move forward into the new energies, the new timelines. And, it's all about being in the wisdom, being in the knowing what you know, being in what the guidance you are getting as you move forward through this journey that we are, moving and creating. Okay. 9 of Wands. Yeah. It's like, don't hold yourself back. You don't have to be a victim. You don't have to feel like, things are not going in your favor. You are moving how you need to move. Okay. Not being in a space that you are, entrapping yourself. Okay. We all have choices. We can move. We don't have to pull ourselves out, or we have to pull ourselves out. We're the only one that's going to save ourselves. Okay. So you're not backed into a corner. There's always options. Okay. There's always choices. Queen of Swords. Yeah. And moving into, cutting out the things, cutting out what is no longer serving you, cutting out the people, if that's what it is. There's something here. I'm feeling like there's a message coming through. Someone's getting a message through either email, text, some kind of a message with clarity, they're saying. Yeah, and this could be clarity of knowing, finding out something about someone, or clarity of knowing what the next step is on your path. I'm getting both of those messages. So obviously it's for different people that are watching. There's something here for you to realize that, be aware of the messages that are coming through, because I feel like it's going to be life changing for you, these messages. Raise your frequency. There we go. So when I said caught between two worlds, there's a space here. If you can ground yourself and really rise your vibration, be in that higher vibration, you will always make the choice of um, of your for your embetterment. You will always make the choice from that clear state of mind, that space where you are not doing the tug of war, of going back and forth, back and forth. Okay. So there's something here for you to really connect. Okay. They're telling me connect with fire. So I'm not sure if that's like, that won't be maybe for everyone, but connect with fire. So you light a candle. There's something here about connection with fire, with energy, with passion. Okay. There's definitely something here for that, for someone specific. Definitely a new beginning. This is choosing a new path. Okay. Woo, there we go. Page of Cups. Love it. So there's definitely this, what's coming in, this letter or information coming in, maybe an opportunity for someone specific. I feel like there is newness. There is replenishment, they're saying. There is cleansing, they're just showing me, washing, purification is what I'm trying to say. Purification here. I feel like someone here is going through a big loss of someone that just passed with cancer. Um, there's some energy of comfort coming, some luck coming across your side, whether that's maybe inheritance. I mean, how lucky is it that you inherit but you have to grieve, right? But that's just a part of that process sometimes. um but there's something here for you to really embody, and take your time going through this grieving process, and find this newness again of how to live, or how to um, connect deeper to yourself. Okay, there's something here, but for others, this is about you making sure that there's the opportunity that is coming, making sure that it's right for you, that you're not going back into that old paradigm. Okay. Knight of Swords come out reversed. So you're coming out of a space where you might be in your head. There is something here for you to, sit back and let go of things, let go of the wishy-washy, the bouncing back and forth. Okay. So really pay attention to when you're in your head, and when you are, in a space where you are letting stuff go. Okay. That's what this is about. It's about letting go of the old, the past. Don't torment yourself by going back into, that narcissistic relationship that someone is, treating you horribly, and you get caught in a weak moment. Keep your vibration high and stand strong, set your boundaries, all of those things. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, this is about you mastering your path the way you want it to be, not from a space of someone else's controlling it, or you are, that back and forth. This is you creating your own freedom, your own legacy. Okay, look at this, the Magician. I love this. This one hardly comes out in this deck. The Magician. This is beautiful. This is you putting your own magic into your own life. This is you creating from a higher vibration. This is you creating from the things that you are embodying, okay? This is you alchemizing your life, shifting the things that no longer serve you, creating that independence that is there for you as you move through life, okay? There is something big here for you to really grab a hold of. Four of Pentacles, grab a hold of. Speaking of grabbing a hold of, Four of Pentacles, usually in the Rider Waite, he's holding on to the coins, and it's like allowing new things to come in and letting go of control. If you are trying to control everything, there's something you're holding on to. It's a way of feeling like you have all the answers, or you can control the outcome. The outcome is going to come how it's going to come. You can't control it. And when you decide and know that you are not in feeling like you're in control, that is where the freedom is, when you can let that go and allow to be in flow and allow things to happen, because then you are moving through your guidance. And when we move through guidance, that is where we find the most abundance. Okay. Eight of Swords. You had the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Okay. This is you feeling like you're trapped when you're really not. You are the one who's going to set you free. You have what it takes to step into your life that you want. Don't limit yourself. Don't put yourself into a space where you feel I can't do something because of. There's always a way around it. You have a choice to stay there and blame or be a victim, or you can really set yourself free, look at the full picture, choose to be what you want, and let go of those sleepless nights of being in your head, because that's where you're choosing from being in your head, telling yourself stories and all of the things that keeps you in that space of entrapment. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginnings for wealth, abundance. There's something here. They're bringing back this letter. So I feel like maybe for some of you, you're going to be receiving a new job or a raise, or there's some kind of contract that's going to bring in some kind of money. But make sure that you are choosing from the right space. That because there's an opportunity in front of you does not always mean you have to take it, because it's not always for our highest good. So you have to really sit back and realize what it is you need. But in knowing that, you need to rise your vibration to choose from a space where you are choosing from a higher energy, a higher timeline, rather than back into the old ways. Okay. Someone's walking away from something. The Ten of Swords, this is the final, this is done, the pain is going to be over. Walking into a new world where there's joy and happiness, and you're creating a happier life with the Empress. Something is being birthed here. This is I feel like for some of you, there's going to be people following you. You don't have to worry that you're going to be alone. So they're just showing me that they're showing me that you have what it takes to move forward, even when you tell yourself you can't do it, even when you feel like you are caught. You're not there. You have the things, you have the skills, the knowledge, you have this energy about you that you can alchemize, is what they're saying. So the Magician coming in again, alchemizing the energy to shift it in your favor, because you're embodying pieces that are allowing you to break free of the old systems. Okay, there's a battle here, and I feel like it's almost like in your own head. It's like you're what they're showing me. Okay, the Five of Wands depicts there's argument, or people can't come to a consensus to work together to build something, to get to a destination or whatever. But they're just showing me it's like your head is telling you to do one thing, your heart is telling you to do another, your body, your physical body is like, I can't do this, and like everything is out of sync. So rising your vibration, moving to that space where you can, your body, mind, soul, and your spirit can work together to encompass and embrace and grow and bring in something for you to reach that destination, for you to have this, to see your skills, for you to see a space where you can uh, a space where you can embody and live life from embodiment rather than what you been taught or okay. There's something here in those regards for you to get all of it in sync, okay? Because if parts of you are like, your head is thinking one thing, your heart is thinking another, it is really hard to come up with a decision that is going to be for your best and highest good, because you're not in the vibration that you need to be in, your connection to your higher self and your guides, okay? Challenges. So, number 6. So there's definitely, I feel like there is a massive shift. Like I said, you're moving from one timeline to the next right now. But they're showing me with the number 6, it's like the change has happened, but now here comes the shift of everything is going to start falling into place. But it is challenging because you're torn between two worlds, right? I'm surprised that I haven't pulled from that deck yet, which apparently I need to. So you're torn between two worlds, and it's really hard, and it's feeling like they're showing me almost like this slug, like you're walking through this, like you're having a hard time walking through the muck, and it's just like it's really heavy and hard to move through, okay? You have a leg up. This is amazing. This is like showing me that you are a leader. This is showing me that you are in a space where you can take what you know and embody it and teach other people it, or show people how you can break free from an old system, however that looks. You are that person that can do that. So this is not for you, it says. But it's showing me with this is you hold the peace to decide what is right for you, what is, through embodiment, through listening to your guidance, what is right for you. This is a chess game. Is it a chess game here? Yeah, it's a chess game here. I thought so. So you are the one who gets to make the next move. Okay. Oh, and number 6 again. You are the one who gets to make the next move. And, what you decide to do next will depict your future. You can always choose differently as you move along, but each choice you make brings you along your path in where you're going, okay? Round and round. I love this. So you can continue doing the same thing over and over, and you stay going back and forth and not embodying all that you know. Then you continue being in that energy of the back and forth, okay? So you can choose to step forward, embody more, rise your vibration, follow a higher guidance, and balance that body, mind, and soul and spirit, and allow yourself to be a well-oiled machine where you can really listen to your guidance, where you can really step into, alchemizing your life, stepping into who you are and your purpose here on earth. So continue to step forward. Sometimes we do have to step back, and that's okay. Just don't stay there and don't make big choices, life altering choices from that space. You want to be from a space of your heart, and you're listening to your complete body, mind, soul, spirit, and your higher guidance. And you will always make choices that are going to bring you along a path of betterment, of abundance. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. I am so grateful you are here and continue to be here. Have a great weekend, and I wish you a beautiful day. Much love.